Have you ever wondered why women who wear wigs seem to grow their natural hair faster? Well, today I'm going to be sharing their secrets, not so secrets, and how you can apply this method to grow your own natural hair. If that is what you're interested in, then keep watching. Hi, I'm Essie and you're welcome to my channel. Beyonce recently launched her hair care line, and not just that, she decided to prove to you all that she is not bald. I mean, I felt like she had hair, but I never knew there were inches underneath her wigs or weaves. If you've not seen the video I am talking about, I'm going to quickly show you a snippet. I made a poll on my community tab asking my subscribers to vote for what video I should talk on, and in one of those videos I talked about why women who wear wigs tend to grow their natural hair longer. That was months ago. Now that Beyonce's video surfaced and we all know that she wears wigs all the time than her natural hair, I decided to use that opportunity to talk about today's video. I'm not here to talk about Beyonce's hair care line. I'm going to be using her and Cardi B as a reference for today's video because they are two public figures that always wear wigs and weaves, and they've shown us their actual natural hair, and their hair, you can attest that their hair is very healthy and long. So if you've ever wondered why these women are able to grow their hair faster, not just Beyonce or Cardi B like I used in my reference, but women who wear wigs, they tend to grow their hair faster. It is not about genetics. It is not about, oh, their hair grows fast, that's the reason why. It is not that. It is by reducing manipulation. All my videos on this channel is basically talking about the same thing, that is over manipulation. This is how over manipulation affects our natural hair. I'm going to use an instance. All right, for example, you work 9 to 5 as a human being, as a person, you're trying to put food on your table, you work 9 to 5, which is okay. But then after your 9 to 5, you got back home by 5 and then you prepare to go for your other jobs. For instance, you have like 4 other jobs aside your 9 to 5, and then you're coming back home by 12 a.m. in the morning after leaving your house as early as 5, 6 just to get to your job. And then after the 9 to 5, you go for your other job and you spend like 2 hours, and then you go for the other job and keep doing this routine over and over again. Your body is going to start telling that you are stressing it. You don't even sleep enough. You're always busy. You are overworking yourself. This is going to affect you as a person, and one day your body is just going to say, you know what, I am tired. And then you fall sick and you spend lots of money trying to fix it. Now, the same thing with our natural hair. You are styling your hair, you are overcombing your hair, you are doing this and that to your hair, you're changing styles daily. Your hair is going to be weak at some point, and once your hair is weak, it is going to break at the slightest touch. So that is what over manipulation is about. Over manipulation is putting too much stress and tension on your hair. Wearing tight hairstyle is over manipulation. Brushing your hair every single day, aggressive brushing, even if you're gentle but you're doing it every day, it is over manipulation. Changing hairstyles, restyling, you want to try all the hairstyles in the world in a week on your natural hair. Your hair is going to be weak and it's going to lead to breakage. As it's growing, it's breaking. As it's growing, it's breaking. There is no length to its hem. This is what over manipulation does to your hair. Now, these people who wear wigs, they don't even touch their hair. Once they wash, they condition, they shampoo, they do whatever they have to do, probably trim their ends, they braid, install their wig. They just let the hair do its thing. The hair is just resting, no stress. They give the hair the substantial amount of moisture that it needs to hold it until the next wash day. That is for mostly people who wear weaves, till their next wash day. They don't touch the hair, they just leave their hair alone. So there is minimal manipulation. When there is little to minimal manipulation, there is going to be length retention. And length retention is what gives us long hair. I am not asking you to wear wigs. We are going to apply their method in our day-to-day hair care routine. We're going to do that. It is something that we always talk about. It is something I've always talked about on my channel. I keep talking about over manipulation and how it is affecting our natural hair. By adopting the method I am going to be sharing on this video, you'll be able to grow your natural hair healthier, stronger, and faster. Alright, so let's start with tip number 1. That is reducing manipulation. My God, manipulation would be tired of me on this channel. I've said this many times. All right, so my first tip is to reduce manipulation. That is where we're going to start from. If you're always touching your hair, you're always doing this and that to your hair, it is time to put a stop to it. If you want to grow your natural hair, and you know you want to grow your natural hair, and you are intentional and you are ready, then this video is for you. Women who wear wigs are able to grow their hair fast because they don't over manipulate it.
It took me about since 2016 to now to grow my hair this beautiful and this long, but it took me a lot of protective hairstyling.
Now, if you want to reduce manipulation, you reduce manipulation by putting your hair in styles that you don't touch. For example, twists, braids, cornrows. There are also low manipulation hairstyles that can help you grow your natural hair. If you're intentional about growing your natural hair, then the first thing you need to do is to reduce how often you manipulate your hair. Put your hair in protective styles and let that style stay for at least 2 to 4 weeks before you take it down if you want to see faster results. Okay? Reducing manipulation includes not combing your hair every single time. You can opt for finger detangling or finger combing, wearing your hair in hairstyles, in protective styles or low manipulation hairstyles. Say your bun, your updos, your chunky twist, your large braids or cornrows, your twist. These styles allow your hair to breathe. Your hair is more focused on growing and retaining length instead of you being focused on repairing damage all the time. The second on my list is proper and consistent hair care. Adopting a healthy hair care routine also plays a huge role in your natural hair growth. One of the consistent things of women who wear wigs is how they take down their wig or their weave install, then they cleanse their scalp, condition their hair, massage their scalp, and also get a trim if necessary. And afterwards, they put their hair back in a protective style and they're good to go. You need to moisturize your hair consistently and also give your hair amount of protein that it needs. These two things are important for a healthy hair growth. Your moisture and your protein, these two, you need to weigh them down and also balance them in your hair care routine if you want to grow a healthy natural hair. Give your hair moisture when it needs it and give your hair protein when it calls for it. These two are important in your hair care regimen. Hydration is also key. Make sure you're drinking enough water and you are putting enough water in your hair. For the consistent hair care routine, if you don't have any, it's just basically washing your hair once a week or once in 2 weeks, deep conditioning your hair, which mostly involve your moisture treatments, mostly on every wash day, and then your protein treatments once in 4 weeks, once in 5 weeks, depending on how your hair reacts. I usually would say depending on how your hair reacts because we all have different hair features. While our hair might be similar, our hair reacts differently to products and to certain practices. So you have to listen to your hair. If giving your hair protein treatment works for you every 4 weeks, then do that consistently. If you need to give your hair a protein treatment once in 5 to 6 weeks, then stick to it. It boils down to how your hair reacts. Okay, so a moisture treatment is mostly on every wash day. Your hair needs that most of the time from all the manipulation you're putting it through. It also makes your hair easy to manage. So your moisture treatment basically every wash day, and then your protein treatment once in 4 to 6 weeks. Then you moisturize your hair after washing your hair. This one is crucial to smoothing your hair cuticle and also to help you retain moisture. Lastly, you apply your hair butter or your hair oil or whatever you have to apply. If you're a fan of grease, apply them to help lock in the moisture in your hair so you retain moisture. And after this, you put your hair probably in a chunky twist or braid to keep it stretched until you're ready for your protective style. So the best protective style, like I said, is your twist, your braid, your cornrow, your threading. Any of these are great options. After you've installed your protective style, leave your protective style for at least 2 to 4 weeks. While your hair is in the protective style, do not neglect your hair in the protective style. If moisturizing once a week works for you, then go for it. I personally moisturize my hair once a week. I genuinely don't like water in my hair. So I moisturize my hair once a week. Alright, so if moisturizing twice in a week works for you, then do that. But make sure you are not neglecting your hair in a protective style.
You gotta keep it consistent because one thing about it is that if you don't keep consistent with the maintenance, your hair will get dry, it will get brittle, and a lot of hair will come off when it's time to comb it out, brush it out, and everything.
All right, and make sure you're not using too much product in your hair, so your hair don't have too much build up and it's going to weigh your hair down, making your hair too sticky and then leading to breakage. There are a lot of things to avoid if you want to retain length, but these are like the most important thing to adopt if you want to grow a healthy natural hair. Reducing manipulation and being consistent with your hair care routine. When you're consistent, you see results. Most of you are not consistent. You just want results immediately, and that's why you're all getting scammed. And that's why sometimes you're also getting frustrated that whatever tip you've watched or whatever thing someone told you is not working because you are inconsistent. My YouTube channel didn't go from 0 to 1,000 immediately I posted my first video. I've been posting video for some time, and I also asked people to subscribe to my channel, and that is how my YouTube channel grew, because I've been consistently posting and I've been showing up. So you need to show up consistently if you want to start seeing results in your natural hair. If you feel like your natural hair is not growing, I promise you, just dedicate 3 months of your time consistently and intentionally care for your natural hair. Wear protective style back to back, and I promise you, you'll start seeing results in your natural hair. Trimming your ends get rid of split ends or thinning, and it gives room for a healthy length retention. Do not be scared to cut off any split ends that you notice on your end, as it's going to give room for a much more healthier growth. Some of you hold on to split ends because you are scared of getting rid of those thinning around your hair. All right, if you keep holding on to it, it's going to work its way through to the healthy strands, making everything unhealthy. It is toxic. Get rid of those toxic ends so they don't end up infecting the other healthy ones. All right, do not keep trims. Dust your ends instead if you are scared of trimming. Go for professionals if you cannot trim your hair at home. So most importantly, please be consistent and also be patient. Before you embark on a healthy hair care routine, be sure to take pictures of your hair, document your hair. You're going to be so proud of yourself. Even if you experience setback during the course of you embarking on a healthy hair care routine, it's okay. Once in a while it happens. Just be focused, be consistent, and also, most importantly, reduce manipulation. If you want your hair to be as long as Beyonce's hair, reduce manipulation. No. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and watch my video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.